How about now? Can you hear me now? Sorry. Anyway, yeah, it took you 20 seconds to hop in here, by the way. 20 seconds. That is bonkers. Like, how the hell you took 20 seconds to jump in? That is insane. How did you figure that out? How did you figure out I was gonna stream today? Hold on, sorry. Okay, hold on. Hold on one sec. Hold on one second. Alright. Anyway, sorry. Alright. Alright. Anyway, now accept the child soul offerings. I thought they were chicken souls. Oh, children's souls. I thought you said chicken souls. My bad. Clearly did not read that correctly the first time. Hold on. One sec. Okay. Anyway. Alright. Sorry, one sec. I'm on. Yes, hold on is correct. Hold on. Hold on is correct. Music promotion. Okay. Alright. I'm going to actually put myself in self-promotion on other places as well. But for now, got any quips this time? Which quips? For what? You can't really just come up with a quip on the spot. One moment. Let me turn on text-to-speech so I can actually get things rolling again. Alright. There we go. Now y'all should be able to talk. Oops, it's every third
Hi,
message.
I just sent a chat in the server. Isn't my dog cute?
Hold on, sorry. I need to actually put on each message because I don't think it's gonna be a bunch of people. Alright. Anyway, you just sent a chat in the server. Isn't she cute? Well, let's find out, shall we? There we go. Let's find out.
Unclee.
Yeah, what's up? What's
Hi,
up, Afton? Hello, how you doing, Mossy? How you doing? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Oops, I accidentally just closed the Discord. That's okay. Okay, I think that's everything. Yes, okay, everything else I actually have to keep up. Hello! Hello, how you doing? Alright. Okay.
Hi, bestie.
Hello, how are you doing? How's work? How's errands? How's
Uncle
your day
Color.
in general? Deku? What's up? How you doing? Why did you go to Twitch? I mean, you could stay on Twitch,
I have children's
honestly,
souls for
that's
you.
fine. But I have children's souls for you? Well, they... Oh, oops, we're also not playing Minecraft, hold on. Oh, and you know what?
I'm doing good. I got quit my job, so I'm happy. Smiley face.
Ooh. Yikes.
I am fast. That's how I found the stream quickly.
I see.
I want to play Minecraft with you, Tahi 3.
Well, Well, we're not like playing Minecraft.
Well, yes. I'ma do drugs.
We're not playing Minecraft. So there's an entire playlist that is supposed to be the greatest playlist of Minecraft songs ever. That is the name of this. This is like the most popular Minecraft music that existed like at the time. I think this only goes until like 2000.
Hey Color, I have a suggestion for the server.
16?
Maybe a channel where you can send your pet.
I guess we could. That's
Hey Color,
true.
I have a suggestion for the server. Maybe a channel where you can send your pet. Happy face.
I literally you already said that.
Miku oi.
Hold on. Hi, how you doing? I'm Beckon.
I put it once.
How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hold on.
The real best Minecraft songs are just the in-game ones.
True. That is true. But
My B-day coming up.
the irony is, during around
I had a good day today.
like, I want to say 2000, let's see. I want to say from 2011, maybe. 2011 to 2014, 15. I want to say a lot, like
I think my
Minecraft.
internet made it twice.
Minecraft parodies were, what do I call it? Minecraft parodies were, super common. So we are going to, listen to as
Prolific.
many as we can. I might turn off text-to-speech for this case, just because there's music involved. So I might actually like turn off text-to-speech just for that case, so we could actually still
Drugs are good
listen
sleep is
to
bad
them.
33.
So we can,
Seems reasonable.
so we
Creeper,
can,
amen.
so we can learn learn all of the songs. We're starting off with number 1. We're starting off with like, these are the top songs to ever exist on with Minecraft parodies. There is somebody actually has.
We did know how to
Oh god.
Beatboxing puppy.
Oh god. Yes. Unfortunately, even better than beatboxing puppy. It's so long. It's so long. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's...
Hello, Color. Good morning, fellas.
Hello?
I used to take back the night. I don't remember who did that one.
Yeah, well, we're about to go through a bunch of them. Where did all of my windows go? I had one that was like properties and tools.
Should I start streaming again?
It's up to you.
It's long.
I don't get to make that choice. What's long? Beatboxing puppy? Yes, it's way too long. It's extremely long.
I stole the windows. I slowed Everhood 2 Doopy Dragon to perfection.
Properties, perfect. Okay. Now, yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna silence the we're gonna just put the I slowed every hood to dripping. What? What are those what was that combination of words you just said? What was that combination? What is Droopy Dragon and Everhood 2? Okay, before we go with that, I do...
Should I draw Poppy from Dandy's World?
You could do whatever you want. I don't know why y'all are asking me permission for things that are super small. Or for things that I don't really have the choice. Do whatever you desire.
Not Droopy, Doopy, das OS a song title.
Who is Doopy? I'm so confused. Alright. Anyway, speaking of songs, alright. Let's get this started. We're gonna start with the number. This is the number 1 song that was ever put on YouTube. Supposed to be of Minecraft songs, right? Color, can I get an Awa Awa? Sure, we'll get an Awa Awa before we go in. Yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen. Linux is better. Sure. I'm gonna make a fursuit tomorrow. The base is coming. Oh wait. Also, by the way, for anyone that is okay. Also, I don't know if this thing has happened yet that like cut off a lot of people with the 18 plus verification thing. But for anyone that if that happens to you and you happen to be a minor and cannot show your ID, there's a thing called FreeTube. Essentially, it's still YouTube. It still lets you watch like any YouTube video. It's just mainly a thing that you can what do you call it? It's just mainly a thing so you don't have to give them your ID. If you don't have to give them an ID, period. So, just fair war. Like, this is just to all the people that are like minors and like not like this isn't for like the really small children, but this is at least for the people that actually don't have IDs. I know you only lose certain you lose certain what do you call it, features. So yeah, I don't know, man.
This is a certified ADHD moment.
It's not. Anyway, they still haven't asked me for ID though. Yeah, no, that's good. But here's one of them at least for everyone that's here. So just fair warning. Like this is a thing that does exist for anybody that wants to. So people are going to be pissed at me because it's like, oh, well, you're giving kids something to like move around to go to regular YouTube. Here's the thing is, I was on YouTube when I was 8. I saw boobies when I was 8, all right? This was way on YouTube, you got to see anything you wanted back then. So, now, don't get me wrong. Do I think that that's a good thing? No. But, here's the thing is, it would be very hypocritical for me to tell kids that they have to have an ID to be on YouTube, right? They have to have an ID to comment. Now, here's the thing is, I do not think that children should be on regular YouTube in the first place, but I do think that teenagers should be able to be on YouTube, right? I do honestly think that the 14 and above should be completely fine on social media. The reason why I say that is because, one, teenagers' hormones are absolutely insane. Number two, you use the word fuck probably more times than any adult ever does, which I know sounds crazy, but it's true, right? And it's like, and then thirdly, it's you should be able to have some kind of freedom. That's the thing is, right? I'm going home soon. Good to know. Well, hope you make it home safely. Just let me know when you get there. If there's free tube, where's normal tube or paid tube? Well, YouTube paid tube is YouTube. It's got ads and shit, right? Like that's the thing is, people have just gotten tired of the ad system on YouTube. So what do I call it? People have gotten tired of the ad system on YouTube, so they use FreeTube, right? That's the thing is, right? Beta, Eda, Dole, Fruit Cup has opt in that children should not be on the internet, and I'm like, bruh, but then how do I cry about losing my rune boots to the mysterious stranger quest NPC lured to the bridge? Here's the thing is, I partially agree with that. Here's the thing is, like, I partially agree with that. I don't think that children should be. Like, I don't think that, like, children under the age of 14 should be. I hate to be that guy, because yes, I was on YouTube when I was, like, that young. I shouldn't have been, but also at the time as well, I didn't really go on YouTube that often either. There was cartoons, there's Cartoon Network, there was Nickelodeon, there was like, what do you call it? There was Nickelodeon, there was like, what do you call it? What the fuck else was there? There was like Flash games, right? There's Flash games for kids. There was what do I call it? There's Disney, of course. I didn't really like Disney that much. There was Toonami. There was also video games, like tons of console games. Consoles used to be completely affordable. I had the, like, you know, people would get like the fucking Wii, you know. I got a hand-me-down from like the Wii and the PlayStation and all that shit, but we had shit back in the day. That's the reason why I think, like, that's the reason why I say that, like, it is different, right? I do not think kids should be unmonitored on the internet, but I do honestly think that Porky Pig said bitch before in an old cartoon. Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing is, I think that YouTube kids should be completely fine, but the problem is I feel like anybody that is 14 and under, or sorry, that is under 14. I think 14 is fine, but anybody that is under the age of 14 should not be on regular YouTube. And here's the reason why I say that. There should be quality kids content just like we had back in the day. That is the thing, is there was many options, you know, back in the day for when I was a kid. That should still exist. That's the problem. It should still exist because there was locations like, and then when my sister was around and my mother was a teenager, there was places that you specifically went to hang out with people that you did not know, and like that were also your same exact age, and you talked about your own interests to each other, right? I fell in love with the Majesty of Colors, the morality fish Flash game I found on Newgrounds. Drown me in profane feelings, which to this day I have no words for. Yeah. Majesty of Colors featured a giant octopus by the beach that could grab balloons, or the people responsible for them. Got it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Rampham, but tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time is the time when the new TADC episode comes out. Oh yeah, it's super weird because apparently I've heard about this new object show, and a lot of people have been like, a lot of, you know, grown-ass men have used it for like thumbnail bait and all that shit, which I guess, sure, why not? It's a cartoon, I get it. YouTube Kids exist for a reason, for kids. Stop trying to make normal YouTube kid friendly. No, I completely agree. That's the thing is, here's the thing though that I'm saying though. YouTube Kids should also be like actually monitored well. It shouldn't be content farms. That's my problem, right? It shouldn't be content farms. The shit that should be able to work for kids and be on the most popular end for kids are quality content. I do not care that they are children. There is so many different versions of stuff, of kid stuff that existed back when I was a kid that still I think are well made as an adult that kids should have. Right? Like, that's the difference. I think there should be. No, the Amazing Digital Circus, that's Amazing Digital Circus. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. The Amazing Digital Circus, that's not the object show. Sorry, I'm used to things that are put like that. I keep thinking people are talking about the object show. My bad, sorry. I hate when those acronyms have made me recognize that a lot of object shows have happened. Yeah, that's the thing is, that's the reason why I'm also like trying to like clean up a little bit, right? Because I do honestly want to be a channel that makes children's content. But here's the problem. I curse too often. I talk like this too often, right? I also go live extremely often. So the problem is I just don't think I'll ever be able to do it. You know, that's the reason why most creators still try to only, like, you know, this is why most creators, despite them saying that they're 18 plus, always go for TV 14, because it's just simply the easiest, right? You can curse, you can say as many, you could talk about as many like you know, grotesque things as you want, and you could be as ridiculous as you need to be and don't have to pay attention to like everything, right? But I do want to make a cartoon that is decent for children, right? Like, I don't think that it's fair that adults now get all the cartoons, right? We had good cartoons, and we still have good cartoons that are on YouTube. So it's like, that's the thing is, I feel like kids should have, like, good cartoons. There's still some that do exist, but it's not as much as it should be. This is why a lot of younger audience, like, why people only even just like maybe 5 years younger than me, like a bunch of 18-year-olds, man, that I've been talking to lately, that have been in like the furry fandom like very recently, they talk so like gray, and I mean like brutal and gray and awful, and I swear to God, it's literally because of the fact that near the time I was around during the perfect time when these cartoons started becoming a thing, right? When you know, I was around the perfect time when cartoons were like just seen for kids, right? And there was stuff that was like, people are like, okay, well, let me make a good kids cartoon, and then, you know, and I'll put adult stuff in there because it's still really good, but even if it's for adult, like, and it's meant for adults as well, but nobody's gonna take me seriously at that time. And then later on, like, a lot of those people made cartoons that grew up with their audience, and then I ended up like watching a lot of stuff for like teenagers, and people started making a lot of cartoons for teenagers, right? And that was like the big thing. And then obviously like freaking content creation ended up being a big thing, but whatever. Anyway, but like, you know, then that was like a big thing, right? And then now as an adult, I get the same freaking like, and then as an adult, I get the same amount of quality as I did when I was a kid. And guess what kids get now? Content farms. That's the issue. They get YouTubers, they get Twitch streamers, they get these shitty fucking, they, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of
like
channels.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. It was amazing.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's TVY7.
Exactly.
Teenagers, yeah.
Yeah, well, here's the problem at the same time as well, right? Like, here's the issue as well. It's like that same problem is the fact that
Also, is pixel art harder than hand-drawn stuff?
Yes.
Because to me it is.
Yes, pixel art is a lot harder. They act like it's not, but you have to use a certain setting for it, and then you have to like, and then you have to learn a lot about like art in general to be able to do pixel art like well. You know, you have to study a lot about the old designs. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, yeah, they get like fucking content creators nowadays, right? Like, that's the thing that's just so sad to me. It's just these people get content creators. I'm like, no, don't get me wrong. I think there's a lot of like very educational content creators out there. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that are very intelligent, like extremely intelligent, that break down a lot of things. And there's a lot of things of a lot of creators that do end up doing something that is about morals and about our modern world, right? And like, and why, and like how to navigate it correctly, and find ways to make sure that, like, you know, and find ways to make sure to figure out like how people, you know, can navigate through it. Is it really meant for teenagers? No, it's more meant for adults. But at the very least, a lot of the educational, like, at the very least, it's teaching people about, like, it's teaching teenagers and even kids about like the fact that the world is more bleak than it actually is. But at the same time as well is the fact, like, but the same time as well, like, I don't know if that's entirely the best thing either, right? I don't know. The problem is because of all of the content right now that is trying to cater to just adults, it is trying to get kids to it's teaching kids a lot of the things about that adults have to deal with, that are trying to talk about moral standing, about like how our world works right now, right? Or not even our world, just our own country, right? How it is right now. And the simple fact is, because of that, you end up with certain types of people on certain types of aspects, and you get the people that are so freaking manipulative that they turn people into these jackasses, and just something to the level where people can't see reality, right? That's the problem is, like, they don't know reality. So then what happens is you get these kids that's the first part, right? And then there's the side that teaches a lot of the adults about like a lot of moral standings, but also trying to change people's perspective on the world, right? They're trying to change people's perspective by showing hardcore evidence and facts about what the world is. Even though, yes, it's really hard, but they do a fuckload of research on it, right? And don't get me wrong, you should always do your own research, but they do a very good job trying to make sure to show people like why things are the way they are and how they became the way they are, and if there's anything you can do about it, right? Which most of the time there is. And I like that, right? That's awesome. I love stuff like that. But at the same time, I even put in my bio that it's 13 plus to watch and interact with my channel. I'm so annoyed. Oh yeah. Agreed. I agree. Yeah, I mean, how do I say this? Like, the thing is, yeah, I don't know, but so then, I don't know, you get kids that, so now essentially, now we're gonna have, like, two different types of people. We're gonna have people that never really got their childhood is going to always be reality, and people that discuss real world things, right? And then you're gonna have people that are even less prepared than they, like, and then you're gonna have, like, kids that are just evil. Then you're just gonna have kids that turn into adults that are just fucking evil. Because there's a lot of evil content creators, right? Like, that's the thing, is you should never trust a content creator, ever. No matter what they say. I don't care how factual they are. You should never trust them at their word. That's the problem. I miss my younger years. I'm so exhausted all the time. Back then I had so much going for me. Now I'm a 17-year-old with enough scars that I can tell when there's a storm coming and I am effectively crippled during storms of pain. Well, more pain's gonna come. I'm sorry to say that. I hate to be that person, but it's gonna be hell, dude. Like, life as an adult is fucking hell. I know this sounds crazy, but if you're anybody that can live with your parents, like, and you're able to, do it. You know, if not, if you aren't, then just fair warning, get some friends like together that have jobs. Like, all of you guys, like, have some kind of job and plan on, like, getting an apartment. I know that sounds crazy to do that as a teenager, but like you guys really should have a plan, because like you should really have a plan, because you ain't gonna be able to survive in this world right now, like, without living with your parents, or without how do you say it, without living without your parents, or without like having like 6 people in a fucking 3-bedroom apartment, right? You know. Something that annoys me is that people hate on Gen Alpha. It's not their fault. YouTube and social media sucks. I don't know if I'm Gen Alpha, but yes, no, okay, yeah, no. That's a perfect fucking thing that I actually wanted to talk about. Yes, dude, yes. It is not fucking Gen Alpha's fault that they are dipshits, right? It's not Gen Alpha's fault that they're assholes, right? It's our fucking fault that they're assholes. It's millennials and Zoomers' faults that they're dicks. I fucking hate that shit too, man, because it's fucking content creators that did that shit. And people act so fucking high and mighty, being like, they are so confused why they're stupid. They're so confused why they're assholes. They're so confused why they're like on the grind set and tell kids to do the grind set. It's because of fucking content creators. We did that shit for money. I do not fucking care what people say about that shit. We did that for fucking money. Do not, like, they cannot say that they did that for any other alternative. This is the reason why I shit on content creators, because they are my generation. They are my people. They are the people that fucking are my age or older. And some of them are younger. Don't get me wrong. I get the new generation of content creators are coming in, but I fucking hate content creators because they sold future generations out for fucking money. That's the problem, man. I fucking hate that shit so goddamn much. TikTok is even worse, dude. I fucking hate it because we set that shit up. I know we set that shit up. We made sure to set that shit up. And it fucking happened. Like, that's the problem. Why is Colors close to yelling? I am yelling. I'm just trying to, like, be a little less. I'm gonna go back to drawing while listening. Yeah, you're good, man. I'm just pissed. I'm fucking so angry. I am so pissed when I hear that shit too. Like, I'm so pissed when I hear like people talking about, like, don't get me wrong. I think a lot of Gen Alpha people, I think Gen Alpha and the later half of Gen Z are so fucking rude. But here's the problem. We caused that shit. They cannot fucking say we did not cause that shit because we did. No, don't get me wrong. Do we tell people to have more morals? Yes, we do. We do teach people to not have, like, to have more morals, to be, like, to be there, right? But here's the fucking problem. Not all of us did that shit either, right? Not all of us did that shit, but no matter the people that had morals or don't, sold the new generation out for money. It is exactly what baby boomers did. Fucking exactly what they did. And that's the worst fucking thing about it, right? Like, I get the idea that it was an opportunity. We did it for fun at first. Oh, it just ended up happening. We gotta secure a future and have entertainment be the thing, right? Like, I get it. We ended up accidentally closing the door because the benefit was really high, right? Like, to be honest, we did think it was inconsequential. Don't get me wrong, right? But that's the fucking problem. We cannot sit here acting like we did not cause people to we did not cause this stupid brain rot society, alright? Like, that's the thing is, we cannot say that we did not cause that. And that's the thing is, we will still fucking cause it. That we are the ones at fault. I do not care. I will gladly take responsibility for that shit because we did that shit, right? Instead of making a better world for them, we ruined it for them to fix, and I fucking hate it. Well, that's the thing is, baby boomers ruined everything for not just 3 generations, it's gonna be 4 generations now. They ruined it for just being able to survive, right? But Zoomers and millennials ruined entertainment. Not on purpose, though. Don't get me wrong. Did we do it on purpose? Not entirely. To be honest, we were just ignorant. We were young, we were ignorant, we were stupid. But the problem is, we cannot say that we didn't cause that. That's the issue. But here's the good news about it. A lot of artists, brain rot, what the fuck? What the fuck is right? What are you talking about? Not just brain rot, just like necessarily entertainment fatigue, right? Hi, Foggy Frog. How was work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, it's not like how do I say this? We cashed out, and then we just like, then we just kind of left entertainment to be destroyed. That's the best I could say, right? But greed is what killed it, right? But the worst thing about it as well is the simple fact that that we were too stupid to recognize it. And now we're trying to make up for it, right? That's the problem. Some of us are trying to make up for it. Like, I know I am. I know I'm trying to make up for it. I know I'm trying to keep my standards up to freaking make sure that entertainment doesn't get any lower, trying to pull the bar back up. Stan Skull, and the answer is yes, thank you. To being offered drugs? What? Even if you're just saving them for me later? What are you talking about, honey? Don't struggle. How's work, Foggy Frog? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. I was born in 2007, and I grew up in front of a computer. I love the outdoors, but my folks were so busy that I didn't have the opportunity to be outside much. That's fair. Yeah, absent parents got to be the freaking worst. That's gotta suck, man. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I just here's the thing: is I didn't grow up on the internet, right? Technically, how do I say this? I got to experience the internet, but I didn't I wasn't just like put in front of a computer or like an iPad and carried it with me everywhere, right? I got to figure out pick up on social cues and pick up on on what being social is, right? I got to pick up on I got to pick up on things that people just did on average, right? The internet just wasn't prominent when I was a kid, right? People would ironically tell you to get off the internet if you were somebody that was on the internet too much, right? Now people tell you to get on the internet. And that's kind of the issue. People tell you to touch grass, but I'm like, everybody that tells you to touch grass is chronically online by this point. That's the kind of thing that you have to do. You have to now just kind of look at this person, look at these people and be like, okay, are you someone that actually is someone that gives a shit, or are you someone that is that is just a, are you someone that is just a person that likes to be annoyed, angry at people? Because there's tons of people that just like to be dicks, right? And I don't know. I don't really take people. I never really took people's word seriously on the internet and never will. Even if someone threatens me, I'll be like, okay, cool. If I've been sent dead bodies so many fucking times that I'm like, all right, then come here and do it. Go ahead. It's go ahead, fucking find me. I'm I'll fucking pop your ass just like I did the rest. So, I'm not scared of people. I'm sorry. I've never been. I'm not a fucking coward. So, sorry, I'm getting way too deep into some things. Anyway, yeah, future generations just are not to blame for the kind of shit that my generation did. I'm sorry. Entertainment field, we fucking killed it. We destroyed that shit into pieces. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that, don't get me wrong, yes, greedy people did also ruin entertainment the most, right? But it was our choice to keep the integrity of entertainment. Now, don't get me wrong, we follow trends, which is a huge problem. But at the same time, the algorithm is still everyone's enemy, right? The algorithm is everyone's enemy. Everybody likes to talk about, ooh, the algorithm this, the algorithm that. It's true. It's your enemy. It's always been your enemy. But here's the thing is, though, everybody has their own algorithm as well. Entertainment only reflects what people want as well, right? Usually reflects what people want if you create it. That's the thing is, it reflects a lot of what people want, but you also have to start somewhere and be the first to do it, right? And the problem is, if you're the first to do it, you cause that issue, right? The whole, fucking everybody into, the whole stupid AI, fruit cutting thing, where it's, glass, and then, the little knife thing happened where they, cut into glass. Before that was, the 1,000-degree knife thing, and then before that was DIY channels, and then before that was, Minecraft, So it's and then before that was Flash games. It's always had this chokehold on people, right? The best way to experience the internet is not to follow it at all, right? Is to have the algorithm be your bitch and make your own algorithm, then have it have you be its bitch, right? All right, you have a good night, Zen. Appreciate you hopping on by for a bit. I also am sad about Live Leak being deprecated. I feel so safe in real life, having gone there for vivid examples of what to possibly care about avoiding. Yeah, I don't know, man. Things have been interesting, be it work or leisure. Yeah, pretty much. When people blame kids when they bring their iPad to dinner, it's still not their fault. Roblox has become brain rot as well as social media. Young kids grew up with it, so it's their good content, quote unquote. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is, too. Nobody showed them what fucking quality is, you know? Like, it's also the parents' fault for putting an iPad in front of their kids in the first place. You know, I know this sounds crazy, but, you know, kids used to read. That's I think that like, that's such a boomer thing for me to say, but, you know what used to happen? Kids used to have books. Kids used to read. Like, that's the thing is, kids just used to fucking read all the time because that was our previous iPad, right? That's what used to happen. But that's the thing is, nowadays, parents just find it so much easier to distract their kid instead of actually trying to teach them something. Instead of them having to try to learn something. That's the difference. Kids used to carry books everywhere and read all the time. That's the difference. Another thing I see is people recreating the AI honey keyboard thing. What the hell is AI honey keyboard? How's AI honey? I've seen people buy new computers and put honey on it. What the fuck? What? Oh, fucking hell are you? That's dystopian. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, it's just the issue is, man, we need to... I don't like to be this person, but I'm like, dude, we need kids to... I don't think that we should have kids not have iPads completely, right? Like, that's just ridiculous, right? It's not like they shouldn't have smartphones completely. But here's the thing is, the quality of things that they should watch should be higher. That's a waste of money plus wasting computers. Oh yeah, dude. Everything's a waste of money on the internet, though. Like, let's be honest. Everything that we fucking use is a waste of money on the fucking internet. You know, everything that is made for social media is now, like, a huge waste on the internet, right? But people aren't gonna admit that. You know, everything that, like, people, I don't know, everything people do on the internet, they're wasting like tons of packaging and money and resources for like just for entertainment. It's ridiculous. But, you know, it's annoying, right? And I'm a part of that. I'm somebody that did that shit where I fucking dunked myself in a bunch of freaking soda when I hit 8,000 followers on TikTok. Because I was a fucking idiot, but, you know, you aren't that person. There's a lot of people that agree. I got my phone in 5th grade, which is not great, but I had to bike to school, so I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, here's the thing is, like, I think it's okay. They just need to have higher quality entertainment. That's it, right? Like, that's the only thing, right? And I think that kids should have to read. That sounds like an insane thing, but I think it's okay, you know, for kids to just read something. You know, but that's also the problem too, though. That's the thing is, though, name a book that is modern now that is meant for kids. You probably can't think of one, right? Now, let me name books that I had when I was a kid. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Clue 52, Harry Potter, Matilda, I'm trying to think of, like, another kid's book that we used to read. Freaking, you know, Killing Mockingbird, but that was high school. I read this one called Code to the Forgiven. Captain Underpants, that was one when I was a kid. What's another one? You know what? Let me pull up some kids books from the 2000s. Let me see. Percy Jackson, all of the Percy Jackson series, that was a very common one, right? That was a very common book that was read everywhere. A lot of the Jungle Book, like the actual Jungle Book itself, like existed, but it like a lot of people are giving abridged versions of that because you know, the full version is fucking insane. And Moby Dick is also way too large, so there's also like one that was reduced down for kids as well. I got my phone in 6 while summer. Yeah. Well, phones, here's the thing. Smartphones didn't exist until I was a teenager, right? Like they just didn't. Well, actually no, that's a lie. They existed when I was getting out of elementary school, but they were only for rich people. Like it was mainly, okay, how do I say this? Phones were mainly meant for teenagers and like wealthy businessmen, right? Like that's what phones used to be meant for. They were for like big old businessmen that did a bunch of shit, right? Like all the time. And teenagers, you know, it was like big wealthy businessmen and like, or people that just went to work all the time. Like people would call all the fucking time, and because businesses just were like that. I don't know how they are now, but you know, that's just kind of the shit, right? That was like a thing. Like, oh, you're a part of a corporate business, so you got to have a phone, right? But other than that, not really much else, right? Like, it was pretty much like, you know, that those were the only people I used to have phones back then. That's it. You know, nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, just that, right? I like kids book, but only if there is a butter ham croissant pocket for, okay. Anyway, just gonna ignore that one. It's not insane saying kids should have to read. They should. Nobody asked, but I'll name books I read. Warrior Cats, Wing of Fire. Yeah, we'll see. There we go. Five Nights at Freddy's was a game first, but sure, why not, right? And Heartstopper, I love reading SM. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem is, right? The name of the wind is like Harry Potter with sex before, or it was upgraded to sex 2.0, but have, what the fuck are you talking about? Good God. Ay. Alright, well, that's a metaphor. To be, okay, hold on. Let me search up kids' books. Let me see. Hold on. Kids' books. Let me see. Let me see how much of, like, the beautiful slew of books we used to have back then. We didn't just have good movies, we had good books, too. And I can't get out of this. Okay, there we go. I accidentally full screen my tab. Hold on. We're about to look at, like, we're about to look at all of the fucking kids' books from 2000s, because there is tons of books that we used to have back then that like that was like quality, right? Tons of good things to read. Hold on, let me there it is right here. Hold on. Kids books 2002. Let's go 2012 because that was like, you know, let's like actually, let's see, 36 that every kid read. Let's find out. I did not actually, okay, I did not read El Luis, but I do remember this. Where the Wild Things Are. Yeah, but these are like children's. I want like chapter books. Hold on. I need chapter books. One sec. I need to find good kids chapter books. Second grade. Okay, here we go. 2000s children's book archive. Harry Potter, obviously, all of the Harry Potters. Alice in Wonderland, I completely forgot about that one. Ballet Shoes, yep, I remember that. Paddington. Paddington was a chapter book? I don't remember Paddington being a chapter book. Weird. Secret Garden. Oh, yeah. This was actually, okay, so I mistook Over the Garden Wall for The Secret Garden. I thought The Secret Garden, so when I actually watched Over the Garden Wall, I thought it was actually going to be like The Secret Garden. Turns out it wasn't. That was my own fault, and it kind of was unfortunate, right? I actually never read Bridge to Terabithia, but, sorry, Terabithia, my bad. Sorry, I never read Bridge to Terabithia, but, you know, I'm like 15 and I still read Warrior Cats, Percy Jackson books.
You're never too
Dogman.
old for whimsy and fun M0 thy.
Am I old? No, but I'm just saying, here's the thing though. This is the, like, that's what I'm saying though. Name a book that was made in like the 2020s and beyond that was like, that actually was like a book, right? That is like a good read, right? Like, kids just don't read anymore. Who, like, is there any extremely popular books that were made in, like, 2000, like, post 2018 that is actually, like, a really famous book, right? Like, that's the problem, right? You know, like, Hunger Games came out when I was a teenager. Like,
can I get an awa?
Hunger Games was popular when I was a teenager. So it's like, that's the thing is, man, like, so many good books existed when I was a kid, but that's the problem, right? Like, that's the problem. There just isn't that kind of shit anymore, you know? It just doesn't exist anymore. And that's the worst thing about it. Like, it just doesn't. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you know, these aren't chapter books. Why are there these are regular books here. Hold on. I need chapter books, not regular books. Hold on. You know what? Actually, for once, I know this is ironic, but for once, I'm gonna actually have DeepSeek help me.
Tomorrow's Friday, yippee.
Let's see. Give me children's chapter books.
/ oh yeah, today's Friday.
From hold on, 2000 to 2012. Let's see. Let's just like look at the beautiful fucking amount of books that I had versus y'all. And then here's what we're gonna do. Give me children's books from 2018. No, sorry, 2020 to 2025. Like, actually, you know what?
Ironic to mean coincidental, since you are genuinely using it to search instead of sarcastically / ironically.
Yeah.
I have a book, it's called Mad Enough. It's a graphic novel,
yeah,
but I really
true.
liked it. Dies.
To search instead of sarcastically.
It came out in 2020.
What came out in 2020? I have a book. It's called Nat Enough. It's a graphic novel. Ooh, does sound pretty interesting.
I'm gonna live until you die. When you die, you will no longer observe me live. Sad face.
What? Why are you making song lyrics?
I'm gonna live until you die.
Okay. Anyway, okay, yeah. So, oh, I'm sorry. It's not 32 clues. It's 39 clues. My bad. Yeah, 39 clue series. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The Familiars. I do not remember.
Is that AI? Color. / I'm joking DW.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, you know, Last Kids on Earth. Oh my god, I remember this fucking book. 2015 to present, though. Really? Huh. Maybe I didn't recognize I may have read this in 2015. Oops. I also said from 2000 to 2012. Land of Stories. I actually haven't heard that one yet. How to Train Your Dragon. Yep. That
Why did I hear you say Diarrhea of a Wimpy Kid?
No, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You know, the freaking kid that freaking kind of started the whole gumball thing, you know. Basically kind of just, yeah, I don't know. Started the kind of satire that is like 2013 and beyond humor, right? The modern humor of today. The Familiars.
I also have Guts by Raina Telgemur. That came out in 2019 thought.
Ooh, okay. I need to start reading these books then that you guys are recommending then. Because I actually need some books to read, so yes, I'm gonna read children's books. Shut up. Anyway, children's chapter books. Shut up. Peter and Starcatchers. Yeah, that came out in 2004. Really? A Peter Pan. Yeah, I know what this is. Really? This came out in 2004? I thought it came out a lot. That came out like a lot earlier than that. I don't know. Tenderwinks. Oh my god, it's been going on since Oh my god, Jesus Christ, it went till 2021. Oh lord. City of Dragons, yep. Let's see, anything else?
I love graphic novels, so good chance anything I recommend will be one LOL.
Nancy Drew series, yeah. Nancy Drew Diaries, yeah, that's a pretty good one. Wild Magic series. I don't remember this one. It's a Ellie series. Okay, and I was way too old for this shit. Okay, got it. Alright. Alright, now let's try 2015 to 2025. Let's see. Last Kids on Earth. Okay. Yeah, this one I actually read myself. It's pretty good. It's tries to be like a little bit more innocent with itself, but you know, I like it. I like I'm pretty sure there was a show they actually recently made off of this, so honestly, I'm totally down to see what they did with it. The Land of Stories, again, of course. Echo. Echo was made in 2015. Okay, so I didn't really like the Echo book. I'm not going to lie. I've seen a lot. It's very...
Oh, here's a book that isn't a graphic novel. It does have a lot of pictures, but it's called Cat vs. Dog. 2019.
Okay, that's cool. I have heard of that one.
Wait, Heartstopper came out in like 2020 or SMTH. It's a gay couple in high school. I love it a lot. So there's a good book made recently.
Yes, I have heard from Book Talk that people like Heartstopper. I should try it out. The problem is from what I understand is like the problem is like I saw the terrible, like, I don't remember if it was a movie or a show or if it was something that was like influenced off of Heartstopper or like, you know, was inspired by Heartstopper, but I remember like I just remember like a trailer for it and I was like, dude, it's fucking awful, dude. That is not how gay couples are. Like, fuck off, get the fuck out of here. But I don't think the book's like that. I just think whatever that show or movie was, it was just poorly made. I don't think the book's probably that bad, but still, you know, I don't know. That's what kind of threw me off of it.
Oh yeah, there's a Heartstopper show.
Yep, of course there is. Yeah, and it's awful. Like, literally, just from the trailer, I could tell it was terrible. It does that typical stupid goddamn gay guy trope that's like, it's like, oh, well, these guys are gay, and it's like, and then they do all the gay stereotypical bullshit that they do in every fucking gay novel. It's like, it's so, not gay novel, just in the tropey bullshit that they always do. Like, we don't act like that, man. It's ridiculous. They try to like make it seem like it's like, oh, well, it's a different thing and everybody's so unaccepting and blah, 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 blah. Sorry. I just hate when fucking like gay couples are so, I hate it when they get butchered like that so fucking hard. I think that probably the book is fine, but like it makes me mad. You could tell the type of like, you could tell what it's gonna do when it does that shit, right? You know, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just also because like, I don't know. I am not like, I don't know, not all of the gay guys aren't the fucking stereotype. That's the problem, right? Some could be kind of like that, but like, it's nothing like how these fucking like movies like presented as, or shows presented as, right? I fucking hate it. But like, probably the book itself is probably really good at it. From what I understand, because that's the thing is, luckily, I am also so old that I know that the books are always better than the fucking movie. Because the books actually do well. The books actually understand things. Like, they understand what they're writing about. Because it's made by a fucking single writer, the one person, or two people sometimes, or yeah, but you know, you get what I mean. It's made by the freaking people that understand like what they are writing about, and it's not like sent to a fucking studio to pour a bunch of money into it, and be like, oh, $sign, you know. Sorry, I'll shut up now. I've been screaming at the top of my lungs. My window is open. Yeah, I just, dude, yeah, I hate it. I really hate when gay couples are misrepresented that way, right? Like, I hate it when they do that shit, you know. Not everyone is so accepting. The Cat Volts Discord didn't let me in even though I wanted in so I could be included in anime night. Oh well, the Discord platform is developed by some gays, some. Yeah, well, so here's the problem, right? Here's the issue. Gay people, kind of, the culture is extremely different. And to be honest, there is a lot of problems that our own culture has and has had for a while. We don't know boundaries sometimes. We don't know like a lot of like we don't have boundaries on occasion. Like it's just common for sometimes some dudes to just walk up to you and be like and immediately like flirt with you or do like fucking, you know, obviously there's creeps, right? But then there's also just the people that think that's just acceptable because they just want to fuck, right? And they don't want anything else. And that's the worst fucking thing about it, because some people in the like in the like freaking culture that we're in.
I have another book called Drama. It's also a graphic novel, and if you want any indication on how good it is, it has negative reviews for having gasped gay people. But it came out 2012.
Yeah, I don't really care about the negative reviews. Every time somebody puts a negative review on like any entertainment, I always like disagree with people on that kind of thing. I know it sounds crazy, like, you know, I'm a very
Last animes I watched were Gurren Lagann and then Berserk Golden Age because I am a man. It's not about gay people, but people being gay is a big plot point.
Of course, that's fine.
I don't have Discord, it scares me. I will run and scream if someone dresses as Discord for Halloween.
This is kind of the reason why I'm also okay with that. Like, that's the thing. That's also the reason why I'm also like, I prefer that, right? I prefer gay people not to be the main plot point, right? Like, your protagonists can be like gay, right? But don't have that be like the main selling point, right? Don't have it just be like, oh yeah, they're gay, haha, funny. And then just keep bringing it up like 50 million times. We know they're gay. Like, we know that they're together. Cool, awesome. Can you actually go to like the real instances that happen in real fucking couples? Thank you. Like, if they're gonna be a couple, then fine, right? Like, if they're gonna be even if they're a single gay guy, right? Because there's always a bunch of shit that happens.
Yeah, I can't stomach it. You are vibe checked into posting about your Ritalin consumption, and anything outside of the depression vibrating frequency can be interpreted as something to be suppressed. Hate Discord.
Yeah, I can't stomach it. Your vibe checked into posting about your Ritalin consumption, and anything outside of the depression vibrating frequency can... What are you talking about, honey? Yeah,
But I guess I am not begging for GeoCities resurgence. No offense, NeoCities.
Not begging for GeoCities resurgence. No offense, NeoCities. What? What are you talking about, honey? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. You know, I think I'm just tired of people not reading. That's it, right? What the heck? Amina banana and the formula for friendship. What the fuck? A STEM-loving Syrian immigrant navigates friendship in a new school.
See you tomorrow.
Holy shit, this is gonna be full of tropes. I can already predict that. Bicolor, have a good night. See you tomorrow.
I got scared when you called someone honey, then I realized their name is Honey Don't Struggle.
Yeah, no.
Bye, besties.
Honey Don't Struggle. Yeah.
I was responding to M0.mp4 color storm.
Oh, I see. The Burning Season. A survival story.
One time someone asked me if my OC had to be queer, or if it was for any plot point, like people are gay for a plot reason.
Ooh, this is probably a good one. Burning Season, a survival story in verse about a girl fighting wildfires alone. It's gonna be like tropey as fuck, but like, that actually sounds good. Hold on, sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna actually put this on my Amazon list. Just one moment. Hey, just a second. Just gonna actually probably put this on my list later for the next one to buy. For the next book to talk about. Oh my god. Oh, it came out in 1988 though. Oh, this is a non-fiction book. Oh shit. Okay. Shit. Wait, this came out in 2004. This didn't come out recently. Yeah, no, this came out in 2004. What the hell? It's a liar. It's probably still a good read, though. Jesus Christ, if I want a hardcover book, though, it'll cost me $8. Or not $8, $22? Sorry, not $8. Wish it cost me $8. Wait, save with... Oh, I can also buy a used version, though. Interesting. Okay, so the used version I could buy for $9.
Another thing that annoys me is that PTL say you aren't a furry cuz or straight/aren't part of the LGBT community. I'm not straight, but it's so arg.
Well, I think that's more
I've been forced to get Discord when I was younger despite being 11/12 at the time and not wanting to break the rule of the app being 13 plus. Never touched it since.
That's good. With the whole furry thing, I think it's like, it's a joke that everybody's like, haha, you're straight, it's funny, but like, nowadays, it's because it was a lot more rare to be straight and a furry, but like, I don't know, jokes kind of passed by this point, because now it's like, I feel like there's a lot of straight people now in the furry fandom. It's just not, I don't know, it's just not as fun anymore. Maybe that might be what it is, man. I don't mean to be that person, but like, I don't know, man. Straight people kind of ruined it a little bit. Not a lot, but like, it really is starting to show that like, there's just a lot of straight people that are being involved in the furry fandom, and I'm like, man, dude, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't know. It's not necessarily that. It's just the fact that it's like, it's just... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's not like it's the worst thing in the world. It's fine. It is what it is, right? But like everybody, furries were made fun of because people liked furry titties, but in reality, it wasn't people like furry titties. Like, in reality, people like, you know, masculine men with huge dicks. That was the joke, right? Like, that was the actual thing that was happening with furries. We like the whole big daddy type, like, not even muscular, just daddy type fucking furry, right? Like, that was the joke at the time, and it was true. That's the thing is, but sorry, not the joke at the time. The joke at the time was everybody would hate furries because they would be like, oh, well, they like big titty girls, like big titty furry girls, and they want to fuck animals. But it's like, but that wasn't the truth. We were all like, a lot of us were gay and liked big daddy types. So it didn't even work, right? That didn't offend us because we weren't into men, or we weren't into women. That's the thing is. So that's why it also didn't, like, that's also why it fucking sucked. Ugh. Ugh, excuse me, but now, I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to see a lot more people be like, oh, furry titties, oh my god. I had this attraction to this cartoon character when I was younger, and I just didn't admit it. And I'm like, cool, thanks guys. I'm like, oh yeah, I was totally attracted to, I had a crush on Jessica Rabbit and not Jessica Rabbit, but like all the fucking mouse characters that had titties for some reason. You know, I was so into all these like furry girls at the time, and I was like, yeah, but that's not the umming. Back to drawing. I assume you mean not queer. Some LGBTQ plus people are straight, like trans people or something. Yes. But I'm talking about in general. I mean, in fucking general. I am talking about, like, people. I'm talking about, like, you know, biological straight men. Like, cis men and cis women that are straight, right? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Cis men and cis women that are heterosexual. Those are the people that are joining the fandom. Now, like I said, is that a bad thing? No. Honestly, that's okay to have, right? But it really does end up being a little less it does end up being a little bit more unfortunate, because like it feels like people are going to like it feels like we're gonna have this subsection of people that are just gonna be like gonna be like the gaming community, where like there's a ton of there's a ton of people in the gaming community that are like trying to separate themselves from all of like the fucking dudes that are like just into like the really like just into like the hot sexy women, you know. Oh, they got big boobs, and oh my god, there's a black character in here. That's not realistic. Like, those guys, right? Like, they're trying to separate from the degenerates of the community. And that's kind of going to be the problem, right? Like, there's going to be that huge split where we're going to have to do that eventually. Where it's like all of the... Talking about that, that's why I put a... Excuse me. I'm back from drawing. How much progress did you get on yours, Color? I'm still on sketching and break right now. Oh, I didn't get on much, honestly. I'm too into the conversation. That's the problem, man. I don't know what to do here. I've been stuck on this for a while. I'm like, I want to like have them speak, but what I should probably do is put a background behind them instead. And like try to work with that, because right now I'm just on art block right now. That's mainly what I'm trying to do. Trying to figure out like how the hell I can... Hold on. You know what? I actually know. Hold on. Hold on. I actually know how to make this work better. Also, I love how you never played the Minecraft music. I know. This is like the second time. You know, this is the second time I'm like streaming and I fucking never played the music. Even though it was literally meant to be the music stream. So, hold on. What the flying fucking hell is going on? Hold on, sorry. I was looking up something. Ew. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, no. Why? Who the fucking... Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'll show y'all what I found in just a second. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. I need to pull a cutscene from one of the fucking Crash Bandicoot games, because I actually know what I'm gonna do here. Excuse me? Didn't mean to... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's see here. What the hell? Oh, right. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sorry to do this to y'all. I just need to... You know, let's see. This doesn't really work. Hold on. Need to actually... Hold on. I need the old one. There we go. Hold on, sorry. Time Twister, that's what they're called. Oh my god, okay, there we go. Really? No, this is about right. Weird. I swore I remember it was like a little different, but I guess not. Okay, never mind. Maybe that's not a good reference. I thought I could use it, but it's kinda doesn't really work. No, I'm looking at like, so on the TV, I was gonna put Mars behind like one of the little, I was taking a reference from here. And I was going to use this as like this background as like one of the things, right? But I don't know. It doesn't actually really work that well. I swore I thought it was like a little swirl, and then there was like, and then it was him talking, right? So, I don't know. That's weird. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't really work. Oh well. Yeah, I'll just have to put like a swirl behind him. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have his hand be like separate. That's what I'm just gonna have to do that. Like, I'm gonna have to like put tickets in his hand later and like have him go like, ooh, get tickets as low as blah blah blah. You know. I just don't think his whole body being there is gonna work. Like his body coming from out of the frame is gonna work. I'm gonna have to have his head right here and like have him kinda talk. Cause that ooh. Anyway,
Crash Bandicoot Hippo.
it's a tiger, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. There's so little polygons that you could probably tell anyway. You know, probably the friggin', you know, could have fooled me. You know, you could say the turtles from Crash Bandicoot could just be accordions. Anyway, I cannot take credit for that joke. That was a joke from Kid Icarus. Anyway.
Uwu pounces on you.
Yeah. Ugh. So glad that terminology is fully gone. And if it isn't, then I'm glad I don't do roleplay anymore. Yes, I used to do roleplay when I was a teenager. So, bite me. Not literally, though. Ooh, bites you. Anyway. Wait, he's not even looking at the screen
Sorry,
yet.
I forgot I was white for a second color.
I forgot that. Yeah, I forgot I had that as a sound effect. Oh wait, does it even work right now? Hold on. Does the viewer text even work right now? Probably not, huh? Forgot about that. Oh yeah, you guys let's see something gross? Hold on, one sec. There you go. Yeah, I was looking up this, but this was also there. Who the flying hell, like, decided to make AI Crash Bandicoot? Who thought this looked good?
Bork, 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 bork.
Like, what in the fuck is this? This is so ugly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who in the flying hell?
WTF.
Yeah, why is it... It's so gross. Like, what? Why?
You're taxing your viewers?
Taxing...
Chris and I agree, turtles look freakier than accordions, no matter how much pickle slush you try to drown them in.
Yeah.
What?
What the flying hell? Okay, hold on. This would make a great movie. Fucking good to know people are still making Sonic movie references to this day. Oh my god, dude. Tara McKee's version of
Gags
Crash?
intensely.
Jesus Christ. Hold on. Dude, what the fuck is this, man? Oh my god, look at his teeth. Look at his teeth. Why did they... Okay, I know Crunch has abs anyway. Okay, who the fuck would want this? Like, oh my god. Okay, Elite... Engine just looks like a fucking normal, like, scientist.
The images are so ugly and gross. Also, did you just say you are taxing your viewers?
No, I did not.
Surprised face. You.
Okay, Dingodile isn't... He's not an alligator, he's a crocodile and a dingo. That is not a dingo and a crocodile.
What's up?
Like that. Hi, Bullet, how you doing? Sorry, I was looking up like a reference to use for looking up a reference to use for like for my drawing, but I ended up finding some fucking AI slop. Like,
sorry, color.
This was the original. This was like what I was originally working on. I was using that as like a, what do I call it? I was trying to use this background to see like, okay, I was trying to see if I could replicate it, like draw that, but I was like, it actually wouldn't be good for a background for the TV thing, right? But then there was also but then I ran into this fucking stupid AI bullshit, and I was like,
kidding, not kicking.
Like, what the fuck is it? Like, that's not Dingodile. That's just a fucking... That's an alligator. That's not even a crocodile. It's not a dingo. It's not a dingo, or it's not even a dingo. It's a dingo and a crocodile.
I felt actually sick seeing that WTF.
It's like, it's a dingo and a fucking crocodile.
I am going against the room and saying I like the renders. They would go handsomely with depersonalizing dialogue, voiced by real humans.
But
LOL.
that's the problem, though. It's not Crash Bandicoot. Like, this is supposed to be replicating Crash Bandicoot. They're not, like, they're not supposed to look real. They're cartoons. It's a fucking 90s cartoon trope characters. Like, this just looks like live action slop. Like, Engine looks crazy, right? Like, he's supposed to look crazy, but this isn't right. He looks like a human. This wouldn't work. Like, that's the problem. It's a literal fucking cartoon. It's like, it's a huge trope based off of all the 90s cartoon tropes that were, like, back in the day. Like, that's the thing is, it's supposed to be based off of a bunch of 90s tropes that were a thing. And it worked as a video game, right? But that's the problem, though. It's like, this is unnecessary.
Should I question why my stomach actually feels sick looking at this? I'm confused.
They wasted like gallons of water just to fucking make this stupid thing, dude. I'm so angry. I'm so fucking angry. Classic game reimagine AI, my ass. Fuck off. Oh, reimagined. What imagination did you take from this?
It not working is what I like about it.
And not working is what I like about it? Well, that's the problem, though. Like, why? That's what I'm saying. This is, like, okay, here's the thing is. Do you play Crash Bandicoot, though? Are you involved with Crash Bandicoot? Because if not, then there's, like, that, if so, then this should be a problem for you, right? This is the thing is. I just do not want AI fucking, like, I do not need an AI version of Crash Bandicoot, okay? I don't need that shit.
Derp with pause, I feel the same way.
Like, could it be its own thing? Sure. But on the top, but it's not. They're trying to say that it's Crash Bandicoot. This is not Crash Bandicoot. That's the issue. Like, that's the fucking issue. End of story. Like that, if it's not where you're going to say it is, then don't fucking do it. That's the problem. That's why this deserves hate. Because it's the simple fact that if it's not going to at least have some kind of creative liberty, then if you're not going to have creative liberty and you're not even going to try to, like, follow the source material in any way, shape, or form, which, yes, I get it. It tries to follow the shape.
Every image AI generates, it creates more poison for itself. Yeah,
exactly. I know that already. I know it creates, like, a terrible fucking filter after a while, but, like, it doesn't look good. I'm sorry. Like, this is just a dude in blue paint. Like, this is what fucking quote-unquote art is for these guys, right? It's not. This isn't art. I could do this in Photoshop. Like, no problem, right? Like, here's the thing is, if I could not do this shit in Photoshop, it would be fine, right? But that's the thing is, if I actually took time, had a budget, had actually, like, you know, if I actually wanted to do this, I could, right? But that's the thing is, like, this isn't Engine, right? Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't. Like, they tried, sure, whatever, right? But, like, at the same fucking time, the people that generate these images...
This is slop in prison,
yes,
not art.
Here's the problem. The people that generate images like this, they do not care about the source material. They ask an AI, hey, what's popular right now? Hey, what's a popular thing? Hey, what's, like, a thing I can generate? And it generates it, right? You know, obviously it doesn't get many views, but, like, they say, hey, generate me this garbage, and it does it, right? They don't put any creative source material into that shit, right? They don't. They just tell the AI what to do, and they post it. Zero effort on their part at all. That's not art. That's the problem. It's not art if you don't put effort into it, right? That's the issue. It's just like, this doesn't, because here's the thing is, okay, let's be honest here. Okay, all right, sure. Let's say fucking, let's look at this for just a second, right? Like, what does it actually tell you that they want? What is it telling you that they want to tell you from this, right? Probably nothing, right? They aren't doing much, right? There's nothing being done here. All it is him showing off, like, these quote-unquote characters, right? These characters being just standing around. That's not interesting. There's nothing to put here, right? Are they showing off renders of characters that you're familiar with? Sure. But that's the problem, is that's just jingling keys in front of you. If there's nothing you're gonna do with it, don't do anything. Don't do it in the first place. Simple as that, right?
I saw the realistic Paw Patrol thumbnail and oh shit, that is horrifying.
Yes, exactly. The problem is, if you're not gonna make something that is interesting, or make something, if you don't have a point with art, you don't have intention with art, then it's not art, right? You need to have intention when making things. Because this doesn't have any intention, has no direction, and honestly is not that interesting to look at, why would you watch it? The answer is you wouldn't. It's not something you're really willing to do. You might look at it for 2 seconds and be like, oh, that's interesting, and then move on. You're not going to subscribe to that person. You're not going to be like, oh man, I want to see more of what this person makes. Fuck no, dude. You're going to just like, you're going to watch it, and then you're going to move on. And I get that. That's what happens on like TikTok and YouTube and all of these other fucking channels. That there's channels that are just meant to be watched and that's it and move on, right? But that's not the beauty of art. That's not, you don't want to see what more of the people are doing, right? That's the point. You want to follow somebody along with their journey, watch them get better. Especially if there's somebody that's new at it, you want them to get better at what they're doing. You know, it's not news like this where it's like, oh, it's only watching people like watch news, right? Or like controversy bullshit where you watch this shit and that's it and you move on, right? Like, you want to actually have somebody that's interesting to watch. You know, even this fucking Flipnote thing. I still would be a little bit more interested in this.
High color, smiley face. I'm watching on YouTube and Twitch, cuz why not?
Okay. Good on you, question mark? I just, you know, I still am more interested in stuff like this. Well, actually, there's not much going on here either. Yeah, I don't know. See, there's not really much intention, though. I don't know. I just... Hold on. I need to find something with intention. Hold on. Let me see. The bizarre lore of Crash. Here you go. You want something that's strange and actually has intention? How about this shit? How about a fucking, like, a person talking about the lore of Crash?
This is a pretty crazy Minecraft song.
Tractors, and the looming threat of a tornado.
I know.
Like Crash Bandicoot now, a challenging collection of games, fun to play, never to 100%, and story-wise, the title character isn't even that impactful to the storyline.
Okay, I'm gonna blow my brains out listening to this guy, but hey, you know, it has intention, right? Like, that's the thing is, even, yes, is it a commentary video? Sure. It has jokes, it has fucking weird writing.
This when the school was meant for all kinds of bad people.
It's fine, right?
Bandicoot would be known. The crystals are...
It's fine, right? Like, it's not really my kind of cup of tea, but it has intention, right? Like, that's the thing is, I would watch something like this, like, you know, the guy drives me nuts, but I would watch something like this because at the very least it has some kind of intention, but I wouldn't watch AI because there's nothing being put there, right?
Pounces on you.
Hi, how you doing? I'm pretty sure that was you that pounced, mossy worm. Hello. Yeah, I don't know, dude. You want to actually have something that works, like, or you want to actually make art, have intention with it, right? You know, you want to actually make something interesting, have intention. AI just isn't like that. Yeah. I guess.
I don't know how Twitch works.
Well, you just follow every time every time someone follows, that happens. So, you know, every time someone follows, that shit just happens. You know, and because I don't like the casual. Oh, thanks for following, guys.
Oh, then yeah, it was me.
Thanks for following. And then they look at the name and they're like, "Thanks for following, Dorpenter." You know, thanks you for following, Mossy Worm. And then that's it. That's all they do. You know. So like I like being stupid with my shit, so you know. I like saying really dumb shit. I like being a big old idiot, so anyway. Alright. Hoy vey. Well, that was a long ramble. You remember when this stream was supposed to be about Minecraft music? Ah, sweet. Cloud Empire Tax is my favorite. Council will love this. To definitely totally give you guys amazing prizes and not to do something horrible. Anyway, alright. Tonight we are...
LMAO. Minecraft music streamed into whatever this is.
I know. We were supposed to like actually watch fucking... We were supposed to listen to fucking Minecraft music and I was supposed to like give my opinions on them to see if they still hold up, but honestly it's kind of already 30 minutes away from, well, actually I'll go a little longer today. So all right, anyway, let's go. I need to actually jump into this, so
Hey Color.
yes, what's up Furivu? How's work? How's errands?
Okay, I just realized I like Twitch better than YouTube for streams.
Yeah. God, this is so loud. Hold on. Let me turn it up. Let me turn it down. Hold on.
Creeper, aw man.
Yes. So this is the #1...
That was a bang on Doopy Dragon impression.
The
council commends you for your outstanding effort, Color Storm.
What the fuck? What are you talking about? Anyway, yeah, I don't know. This was already like a pretty good first, what do you call it? This is a pretty good #1, honestly, already at the start. I will say, for this being made in 2012, it is very, or sorry, 2011. So I know y'all probably don't recognize this, but 2011 3D animation was not very good at the time, and it was kind of nearly impossible for people to make like 3D animation on YouTube and upload this shit to YouTube. It was a fucking, it would be a, like, it had to be a goddamn nightmare to render this thing. This actually has like a very good story behind it because of all the technology restrictions at the time. It is absolutely impressive how in the absolute hell the animation is the way that it is. On top of it as well, like, yeah, just everything about it is bonkers. Like, it is very well put together for what it is, honestly. Like, a lot of people really hate it because, oh, this is what started the Minecraft, like the Minecraft style with like the animation being like looking like this with Minecraft stuff. This is like the Minecraft style now, but this was kind of, I don't want to say it's the first, but it is one of the first that started this Minecraft style, right? The one where everything is kind of lit like this, but like the characters have the square eyes with the eyes that move. You didn't see that kind of thing at the time, you know? I remember when I was young, I used to watch like 2011 3D Minecraft animations, and I used to want to eat these hands. To eat the hands. I don't know why they look like cheese. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, man, I mean, it's one of those scenarios where the animation just was so, like, it doesn't look like much now, but this was impressive at the time. A lot of people freaking dunked on these types of things like hell at the time, but it was really good. honestly, it was really good for the time that it is, and it really holds up for what it is. Especially for the music production, everything holds up extremely well. Even for an extremely dated song that I do not care for, like the original song, I don't actually like it that much. I don't like the originals. I never actually liked the original Usher song. This one is way better than the original than the original song that was made. I do not like the baby tonight. Somebody's gonna give us I don't know, something like that. You know. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually get the original lyrics from like the original one. Because if somebody is gonna stop something again. Hold on. One moment. Let me see if I can actually find the original lyrics real quick. Genius. Lyrics. Do you have a ref sheet somewhere for your fan art channel? I mean, I could always just post a screenshot of one of my animatics. Hold on one sec. I'll go to that first. And we'll go from there. 1 second. Hold on. I'll look it up right now. I'll post a screenshot again. I don't want to type in Fluffy Vengeance because there'll be a bunch of them. That's fun. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Jesus Christ, holy shit. I forgot, like, how overwhelmingly, like, positive now the frickin'... I forgot how overwhelmingly positive the fucking, hold on. I forgot how overwhelmingly positive the frickin' the likes are now on the stupid Life is Fun one. Because I labeled it Odd Ones Out. And now people are just like, oh my god, oh, I love this so much. I'm like, it got a lot of hate when I first posted it, but sure, whatever. Here, I'll put, what's her name in the Discord? Sorry. Bo Vero Uu. What's her name in the Discord for Vero Uu? Or is it named the same? Nope. The creeper song that I used to listen to was one that went like, oh, I'm a creeper. Yeah, Dan Bull. You know, boom, boom, boom. Get this lovely tune. Yeah, but that was like a parody version of it. That's kind of what started the whole parody thing. Oh, Vero Skunk. Okay, here you are. Perfect. Alright, I added you on the Discord so you can actually, you know, watch it, or so you can look at what he usually looks like. So he does like snap on a suit like later though, so fair warning. Boom, boom, boom. Can't get this bloody song out. I miss the Yogcast, and I am a dwarf digging a hole song. Oh, well, we listened to that song a couple of days ago as a joke because it was kind of funny. But we'll probably be listening to it again at one point, like on this playlist. So, you know, I don't doubt that there's like, you know, I don't doubt that there's not like some weird shit. I don't doubt that there's not like the Yogscast stuff here. You know, how do I craft this again? Oh. To be honest, Yogscast songs are actually pretty nice. Like after a while, like I'm kind of glad that none of them like revolve around saying the word Minecraft or involving Minecraft stuff, because honestly, as songs on their own, they're very well made. As songs on their own, they're very, very good. A little generic, but they're pretty well made, you know. Except for like Screw the Nether. That one might be one that's obviously different. Or How Do I Craft This Again? But again, a lot of their songs are quite good. quite good. I miss the Gummy Bear song and the Crab Rave song. And I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Crab Rave song and Gummy Bear song. I don't know. I grew up with a lot of these songs, so it's not like I have like insane nostalgia for them. It's not that I'm like, oh man, I miss like those songs. I'm like, well, not really. But they're pretty, I can give credit where credit's due. They were overly hated. I'll say that. All of these songs that are like super popular or that like everybody talks about now, they used to be hated like a lot at the time. A lot of Minecraft music and a lot of music that involved like, you know, the games that they were on got a lot of hate, you know. And that's the thing is, that's also the reason why I also am like a little, like, this is why I'm also a lot more lenient with a lot of people when they say shit like, oh, well, this is cringe. And I'm like, yeah, well, you're not going to be saying that in fucking 10 years. You'll have some kind of nostalgia for it, you know. And I know people get mad, like, people are, like, freaking out right now because they're like, oh, man, in 10 years, people are going to have nostalgia for Skibbity Toilet. And I'm like, all right, so what? Who cares? You know, to be honest, the original song isn't bad, right? The original song is fine. It was like an Indian dude that was like, skibbity, skibbity, bop, 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 bop. Like, it was a goofy song at the time. Right? Like, the actual music video, if you look at, like, you know, if you actually look at the original song, it started with a dude bouncing his giant belly, his, like, oversized, like, you know, stomach, and it just went, you know, and then he just went skibbity, skibbity, dum, 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 and he was just dancing, you know? And it was just in motion, right? Hold on. Can't find the original one. Yeah, like, I mean, here's what it started with, right? It started off with this guy, this like just a slightly overweight man, right? Like this is how it started. Hold on. Like, hold up. I don't miss them. I don't want to listen to them. It's just like, I don't know. I remember them, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't miss them either, to be honest, but they were fine for what they were. They weren't bad. I remember when those blew up. Gee, yes, this one? Yes. This is how it started. This is how Skibbity Toilet started. Why? Okay, there we go. Yeah. And there you go. That's it, right? And then there was a remix version, and that was it, right? Like, that's how it started. It started with a man having, like, a stomach that was in motion to the song. And that was it, right? I don't even know who this guy is. Who is this guy? I even know who this guy is. Who is that guy?
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how it started, right? Like, you know. And then, then it turned into the
Someone
Lady Gaga
Someone made a dubstep
one.
remix of that Skibbity Bop Yes 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 song LMAO.
Yes, pretty much. Well, here, okay, hold on. Here's how it evolved, too. Look at this. Hold on, this one. There you go. And then it took the Lady Gaga song and then added Skibbity to it, right? Oh, it started with this first. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Just kind of waiting for it to play the rest. Okay, we get the point. We get the point. Okay, move on.
Skibbity Toilet started from
Okay,
Juice Galaxy.
move.
Meet Swirly D Gotcha.
There we go. Start from Juice WRLD Galaxy? Did it? Yeah, and then of course there was this meme. There's this guy. Then it was this dude. There we go. There's the remix one. And there you go. And then there you go. And then the original, right? And there you go. Pretty much. That's how it went, right? Like, that's how it evolved. And, like, it became a big thing, and then Skibbity Toilet came around. And there you go. Now you have freaking you know, and now you have that, right? Like, I don't know, man. Was it is it stupid? Sure, but like at the same time, like I don't know. The song itself is fine. Like I said, like these songs like are cringy because of the meme, but again, like at the same time, just because the meme existed does not mean that it's bad, right? It just means that it existed. Now don't get me wrong. I do not honestly think that the skippity toilet thing is really like, it's just kind of very tropey to me, but at the same, like the whole lore of it and the actual like someone putting effort into it, like I do think that I do think that the lore is very tropey, but again, I don't know, a dude put a trope into it and that's it, right? Like I don't see that being a bad thing, right? It's like a guy gets to make income off of his internet meme, cool. Like I don't mind that, right? Like, it's the same thing with a gummy bear, right? Like, I like Exploshi, right? I like Exploshi's music. And, like, I freaking love Vincent, and we wouldn't have Killer Vincent if we didn't have the gummy bear song, right? Like, it's just, that's how it goes sometimes, right? You gotta have a really dumb thing that like gets popular off of kids at one point if you want them to make good stuff later, right? Like they gotta start somewhere. So, and I don't know. And I'm not gonna call people cringe just like, is it cringy? Sure, it can be. Why not? But at the same time, you know, it's like I think the cringe is overhyped a lot. And I don't think it deserves that, but then again, I don't know. I'm also a grown-ass 25-year-old man that says that too, right? So it's not like I have any room to talk, right?
EO Splashy fan.
Exploshy fan? Well, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not like the stupid fucking, what do I call it? Do you not like the Killer Vincent? The Violent Vincent songs? I love Violent Vincent songs, man.
Hold on, I am trying to step around rather than you.
You better not hide. You better not, what do you call it? Or I'll rip your heart out and drink its insides. Santa Claus is coming to town. I don't know. I like Explosion music. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. I like it. You know, especially the fucking meme that was made with it. I love that freaking song. It's so... I know that's just literally just Santa Claus is coming to town, but, you know, it's a pretty good remix. I like it. Call me old, but I like it. It's my old... You know, I made a meme off of it. So it's like, you know, I feel like y'all would probably know why I would be okay with it. So, anyway. Yeah. I don't know. It's alright. Hold on, I'm gonna actually lower it a little more. Well, I guess it's like that for now. Yeah.
Yeah, that song is like the Newgrounds animation Mr. Happy Face.
Newgrounds animation Mr. Happy Face? What's wrong with Mr. Happy Face?
M color. You're so bright on every side. Color.
Okay. What's wrong with Mr. Happy Face? Trying to say something, huh? I don't know. I might be misremembering Miss Happy Face, Miss Happy Face, Mr. Happy Face, though. Cause I don't remember.
This song is so fire.
Yes, exactly. People used to call us cringe back in the day, by the way. Is it cringe? Sure, yes it is. But, like, it's a fucking banger, dude. Grab your pink shovel and bolt again. Yeah, it works for what it is, you know. I don't know. Animation just is well made. I don't know. See, you can even tell, like, with his eyes, too. They're not, like, it's not fully ready. Like, it's also not, they haven't fully formed the, like, they haven't, oh my god, MLG Pro, I forgot about that part. Oh. Yes, that was used unironically at the time. Well, not really. It was still used ironically. But yeah. Also, the fucking note blocks, like, used as music notes, that's kind of genius, man. God. My memory of Mr. Happy Face. Animation is a yellow smiley coming out of the television to use a chef knife. Chef knife? I did not mean to imply there is something wrong about that. It was simply, okay. I was about to say, there's nothing wrong. I'm like, what? Mr. Smiley Face was cringe? I guess it was, yeah, but like not in that kind of way, I guess. Like, I didn't think it was that bad. Some things just are cringe, though, that stay cringe forever, but, you know, we don't talk about those. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Oh, God. Yeah, I forgot this was like a time when people were being like, oh yeah, download this on my iTunes. Download this on iTunes. That was a huge thing, by the way. Oh yeah, by the way, friggin', yeah, Tryhard Ninja, ended up recently, talking about how he was getting a little annoyed because a lot of the things that he makes, like, doesn't actually do very well anymore, unfortunately. So he had to kind of move to a different channel to make, like, unfortunately tropey, like, kids stuff again, which kind of sucks, but oh well. He's good at it. Oh yes, forgot about the freaking, oh no. Not the Katy Perry song. Okay, this was when Katy Perry was still like really cool, alright? Everybody, well, also didn't like her back then. Anyway, I don't know. The song also kind of made no sense at the time. This is my favorite Katy Perry song. Yeah. I promise this was before she did all the crazy bullshit that she does now, for some odd reason. Least favorite? Yeah. Don't know. I'm not gonna lie though, the guy that actually made this song, so that made the parody of this. So you also have to recognize something. People made this shit from scratch, by the way. They made this shit not like from the Scratch app, but they made this shit like from from scratch. Like they had to like start the song. They tried to make like a parody of these, and they started these songs straight from like a scratch. They did not like sing over an instrumental version. They made their own instrumental versions. It is crazy how much they actually, like, how impressive it is that these guys, like, yes, I think you are, Mossy, I'm sorry. It is impressive how much these guys, like, full-blown, just, you know, how much these guys did back then to until like actually just make a Minecraft parody. And at the time, it got the views. So, you know, it just kind of gave people a lot of incentive. And I think this guy still makes regular music, by the way. Just letting you know. This guy still makes still makes stuff all the time. Let me see. Yeah, Bebop Vox. Yeah, he's still around. He makes like game music all the time, I think, still, right? Yeah, he's still around. Well, he kind of makes some game music though. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, he's actually playing Minecraft again though. That's wild. It's like 7 years later, and it's like, can I still play Minecraft? Yeah, I should probably do that myself. Try to play Minecraft after not playing it since 2013, I want to say. So, yeah. Nah, it's like 2015. It's kind of when I stopped. It's 2014. 2014, 2015 is kind of when I first stopped. I think 2014, 2015? Let me see. Hold on. Where's all of his music, though? Hold on. I swear this guy makes more music. Wait, is he not the musician for this song? Download the song. Okay. Wallpapers. Wait, directed and produced. Oh my god, wait a minute. He's not the musician. Hold on a second. He's not the musician.
It's so awkward being the only one watching TBH. That's just my opinion though.
Yeah, it's fair. It's also because I didn't stream yesterday, so now Twitch and YouTube are like, no, get out of the algorithm. Get the fuck out of here. You said you did things, get out of here. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Tyler Clark. Oh, he makes a lot of anime things now. Oh no, he makes a lot of anime songs now. Ooh, yikes.
Okay, good. I thought I missed your stream or something.
No, you're good. I'm still here. It's just, you're the only one in here, that's the thing is. You're the only one in here, so no one's talking. And that's okay, because honestly, it gives me the chance to actually talk to a person. Because every time there's like 20 people talking. And it's very funny that it's during the freaking Minecraft song ones. So, yeah.
I'm still here just drawing a creepypasta OC, laughing face.
Ooh, nice. Well, you do that and have fun with it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys like anime music, the guy is still around. I guess he makes a lot of it. Is there any custom? No, it's just covers now.
Father and they talk about random shit. Like Odeku is biting Derp's ankles. Obviously no hate though.
For real, and they talk about random shit like Deku is biting. Yeah, it's alright. It is what it is. Ooh, Cyberpunk OST. I like the Cyberpunk music. Hold on. Do you actually make a good one though? Let's find out. Is it as cool as the original?
It sounds like you caught yourself expressing a falsehood in who was the musician. This is why Trouble in Terrorist Town is useful for observation skills. It reinforces the fact that falsehood occurs.
What the fuck? What? By yourself expressing a falsehood in who was the musician. This is why Trouble in Terrorist Town? What is Trouble in Terrorist Town? Oh my god, the AMV is so flashy though. Wow. He made this a lot worse. Oh dude. Oh dude, you made this OST so much worse. Holy shit. That is way worse. Well, let's try this one. There has to be some better versions of your talent. There's no way that was like...
Drinking game. 1 shot of alcohol for every Honeydon struggle message that leaves you wondering what? Remember the song Unity? I don't know who it's by /3.
Let's try to listen to this one. Oh, this is an instrumental. Whoops, hold on.
Trouble in Terrorist Town is a Gary S. mod experience.
Hold on, wait. Wait. I'm not showing his skills off correctly. Hold on. No. Hold on. Wait. This is an instrumental. I have to be able to show off all of his I have to be able to show off all of his. Hold on. One sec. Let me make sure that I am not giving him, like, I'm not destroying
The game is useful for observational skills because observing is the only way you can tell who the enemy is.
Okay, I didn't ask, I'm sorry. Not to be a jerk, I didn't ask, I'm sorry. Instrumental. Really? What the fuck? Hold on.
You literally did ask what?
No, I didn't. Did I? Okay, then I'm sorry. If I did ask, then I'm sorry that I did ask in the first place. That was my own fault, then I apologize. I apologize for snapping at you. Remember this song Unity? I don't know who it's made by. I do not. Unfortunately. Okay, why is there so many fucking... Why is this only instrumental? I don't want the instrumental version.
You asked, what S trouble in terrorist town, and I forgive you.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your forgiveness. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. I tried to, like... Okay, this doesn't help. Oh my god! Alright, fuck it. Whatever. I can't even find the original, like, theme with, like... I didn't even find the original one where they have, like, the... excuse me. Where they have, like, the singer singing, but whatever.
Wait, what's happening? I'm distracted by my friend's spam texts.
No, the guy that made this Minecraft song back in, like, 2012, I'm trying to listen to his current music just to see if it's, like, anything that's great. To be honest, not really. But, you know, it's just kind of not my thing. But, oh my god, there's so many funk remixes. Oh my god, there's so many funk remixes. Why is there so many funk remixes? What the hell? Alright, what about this one? I made a terrible lapse in judgment. Oh no. This is a remix.
WTF is this music?
I know you're probably familiar with, like, whose song this is, but, or what song this is, but it's a remix of it. It's very funny, I will admit. It's kind of funny. God damn it, dude. I just chose a random song and this ended up being the one I ended up choosing. This is not the best presentation of his skills. I am doing this guy so dirty. I'm doing this man so dirty.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing, Ant the Dreamer TV? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you.
Hi.
Okay. All right. I can't find anything that I'm really all that interested in. But yes, this is the guy that made this current song. So it's like, or
I'm
made
doing
this
well,
current
THX.
current
Link Tyler Clark
video.
music/videos. Link Tyler Clark music/videos. Just woke up. Hope you.
It's still only 1 a.m. where I am at, so. Well, I hope you had a good sleep.
Noise.
Hope you're ready for, or hope you're able to have a good snooze. I hope you had a good snooze.
I'm in the UK.
I usually ask people how was work, how was errands, how was your day in general, blah blah blah, stuff like that. But today, I did not because.
Then that makes sense.
But I did not to you because you just barely woke up. So hopefully you're what do you call it? Hopefully you had a good sleep.
Sense.
Makes sense. Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't find anything, but yeah, that's the one that I like that I made. This is this is number 2, by the way. What do I call it? What do I call it? Yeah, this is literally number 2 in the list, and I still haven't even gone through all of it. But like, I probably won't be able to get through it tonight. I just like because I was talking about so many freaking things.
I'm already following you.
Probably that makes sense. There's a lot of people. I end up everywhere, kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I end up on, if you are following Queso or a lot of random otter furries, for some odd reason.
Since April.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of otter furries that like raided me before. Seems to be a common thing. I don't know what's up, but that seems to be just super common. I don't know. I don't know what we talked about last time, but I appreciate you coming back again.
I wonder how old the dude is that makes that music.
Probably old, let's be honest. Here's the thing is, these guys were still young when they were still like adults when I was a kid, so they're probably at least a decade older than me by this point, right? They're not much older, but they're still probably like in their 30s, like they're still probably like mid 30s to 40s, right? They're still probably pretty old, but just not as old. I could probably just look it up. Let me see. How old is this person now? Let's find out. Shall we?
You said my profile pic was nice at the time.
Did I? Well, I will keep that statement because I am not sure, because I can't see your profile picture now. Because unfortunately, I had to hide a bunch of people's profile pictures because I had to hide profile pictures because people didn't want me to how do you say it? People didn't want me to show their profile pictures, so out of respect, I just hid a lot of people's profile pictures. Well, you look like a very handsome man. I do see your image now, and I think that's you, so...
My profile pic was a cartoon furry, but now I have a real photo of myself.
Oh, okay. How come? Sorry, I probably shouldn't ask that. I don't know. Hold on, one sec. It's gonna be, like, really fucking badly
Tone hasn't been on stream lately, I don't think. I got bullied for it.
Bullied for what? For the furry? Who cares? They can go suck a dick. You know, whoever bullies you for it, then they've got, like, freaking insecure problems. They're insecure as hell.
Trolls called me a fairy.
So what? So what? Trolls call me millions of names, man. You can't take what people say on the internet seriously, man. I'm a troll. Let's be honest, I'm a troll. But the difference is, I know how to troll correctly. That's the difference. I know how to actually be a troll to the right people. I don't just harass people that don't deserve it. I don't attack people that don't deserve it, right? So... the difference is...
I even had a furry who called me names as well. I think he was lying of being one.
Then, yeah, he's just a liar, then.
So I'm extra careful who I go in.
Well, here's the thing, too. Like, the fucking furries are also just dicks now, too. Even if it was a furry, they're probably just a dick. Like, furries are just dicks now, too. So I'm like, not all, but like I said, people have really gotten too comfortable with the habit of being a dweeb. If they ask you, like, if they say a lot of things, ask them if they've read it. What's their most recent book they've read? Because I guarantee they haven't read a book in their life. I like low count streams the best. That's fair. Usually I have a lot of people here. That's probably also why you haven't been here. Because I usually, like, usually it's a bit more chaotic, but, like, just today, I just think the, you know, I didn't stream yesterday, so what happened is, like, Twitch is like, no people for you today, so
The word dweeb reminds me of my brother. He says that a lot.
Yeah, I call people dweeb all the time because I'm old as fuck. Because dweeb actually usually is like a huge insult. It was like a huge insult to people, and I know people my own age remember that shit. So if you want to call, like, here's the thing is, if there is somebody that is older than me or my own age, call them a dweeb. They full blown will get so mad. They will get really angry because they remember being called that shit at the time, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, people get really mad when I call them dweeb. They are, dude. They're fucking. If you don't want to be a fucking, if you don't want to, like, want me calling you a dweeb, then don't fucking act like a dweeb. You know, it's like, don't act like a fucking asshole. You know, that's just simple as that. Don't be a dick. Like, that's my condition. Don't be an asshole to people. The moment you're not an asshole to people, I won't fuck with you. Like, that's the thing is, man.
Agreed.
Like, that's how I roll. Don't be an asshole, you know, or a pedophile. Other than that, you know, like, don't, you know, I won't fuck with you if that's, like, I won't fuck with you otherwise. You know, that's the difference.
I don't care ABT this, but last year in my English class they called me emo cause I was wearing black. It passed me off, but again I didn't give them the attention.
I don't know. Kids used to do that. Are emo kids even a thing anymore? I didn't even think emo kids were a thing anymore. I didn't even think emo kids were a thing anymore. That's crazy.
Monsters won't leave me alone. Down another, there's some lava, and of course I get pwned.
Ah, yes. I remember when pwned used to actually be a term that people used to use. PWND. I remember that.
Emo kids still do exist. I'm more seen though.
Interesting.
You seem chilled with a kind soul. I like you so far.
Oh, I appreciate it, Ant the Dreamer. Appreciate it. And I appreciate you being here.
Not a problem. My name's Anthony.
I appreciate. Oh, you might know.
We've been known how to draw.
God.
Beatboxing puppy.
Huh?
Y'all can't scare away people with beatboxing puppy yet, please. Cool. Yeah.
Emo kids do exist. I've seen a 9-year-old one in VR chat. She also is an attention seeker.
Don't pay attention to that. That was emo kids do exist. I've seen a 9-year-old one in VR chat. She was an attention seeker. But emos aren't attention seekers. The point of emos is they're like, well, I guess there's goth and there's emos. Actually, yeah. That's a good question. Because goths are more like the actually satanic shit. Huh. Maybe I'm mixing.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. The stream crashed for me.
Oh, you're good. I didn't think, oh yeah, you should probably tell me your real name, just in case, you know, just for your own safety. I don't want other people, I just don't want to, you know, be the cause of, just in case someone, like, you know, uses your real name somewhere. You know, just for your own safety.
Oh yeah, oopsie me.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. No, you know, it's fine. It's only your first name, but again, I just...
Can you delete it for me, please?
Well, I can't. It's stuck there. Unless I, like, time you out, which I probably could do. Well, you'll be like...
My grandma got scammed a couple of days ago.
Oh, Jesus. Oh god, wait, I just recognized your grandmother is probably the same age as my mother now. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, wait. What do they use to scam old people now? Now I actually
have $500.
$500. Jesus Christ. Hold on. What did they use to scam her with this time? Because I feel like Gen X is not that easy to scam anymore. Or it's not that easy to scam compared to like Zoomer or baby boomers. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to like see how long baby boomers were around for. 1946 to 1964. Actually,
My
I should
grandma
just...
is 75 BTW,
70...
and I don't know how she got scammed.
75. Okay. So she is... I think she's a Gen X. Let me see. No, she is not. She is still a baby boomer. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh my god. Baby boomers are still around. Holy shit. Really? We still got 14 years of baby boomers still. Good god, dude. Not 14 years of, like, baby boomers still going, but, like, that's crazy. So you're... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. So it's like... So baby boomers... Oh my god. Wow. This is crazy. Really? Hold on. So what's the oldest baby boomer? Hold on. Oh my god, wait. Hold on, that can't be right. Oh my god, the youngest baby boomer is 61. Really? God, really? Hold on. 79. That's the oldest baby boomer is 80 years old. That's it. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ.
You didn't know that? Silly.
Well, I knew that there was like a lot of baby boomers that were like such a big problem, but yeah, I know, dude, baby boomers really are fucking up everything. And they're not even gonna be dead within like maybe the ones that are like 80 years old might, right? But like there's still ones that are
Looks
only
up.
60.
Youngest baby boomer still not the whitest thing you have searched.
Youngest baby boomer? Up youngest baby boomer still... Yeah, it's still not the whitest thing I've searched, I know. I know, there's some pretty fucking white people shit I've definitely looked up. Yeah, I'm surprised the fucking youngest baby boomer is 61. God damn, dude, that's crazy. Wow, okay, hold on, then...
My acne is annoying me so much, RN.
That acne is always annoying. Hold on. Now I'm actually curious. Huh. Yeah, weird. Yeah, no, yeah, it's odd. Wow, so my mother is like near the early half of Gen X then. That's wild. I thought my mother was like more like middle of Gen X, but I'm kind of recognizing, I kind of realize why Gen X kind of is still like a little bit of dicks when it comes to like not understanding how much baby boomers fucked over everything. Because like I recognize some of Gen X doesn't like actually I recognize why some of Gen X is now, like, the more earlier half of Gen X is still, like, on baby boomer side for some odd reason. And that's literally because of, like...
Are you guys a couple?
Just because of their age. Who's a couple? Who's a couple?
Whoa, don't mind at night. Don't mind at night.
Yeah, and this song still makes no sense. For the time that it was made, you know, caves always had monsters, you know, like spawning.
The person on top dancing.
Person on top dancing? What do you mean? Together. Right here? Ellie? Are you talking about phones as children?
Yeah.
What do you mean, am I together? He's a cartoon character. She's a stickman. She's not real.
I thought it was a real person.
Yeah, hold on. You thought the stickman was a real person? You thought this was a person? Ah, yes.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
No, it's okay. I get it, it's fine. I've done that before. Oh, yes, this one also was really popular with a lot of people.
Yes.
This one was really, really popular with a lot of people. And to be honest, the actual...
Holy shit, I remember this.
Yes.
What if we replaced the scalding oil pots poured over castle ramparts with fruit pebbles and milk? Could we all be friends and get along and stop cooking one another?
Okay, honey, conversation. Maintain the conversation, please, to what we're talking about, please. Thank you. Yeah, I know, dude. I remember when this was, like, about, like... I remember when, like, I hear the lyrics are kind of sad, but I didn't never listen to it, so... Hold on, I actually kind of want to listen to the lyrics.
I got an ad.
Oh, no. Hold on. Fucking ad. Yeah, I know it's based off of Viva La Vida, but, you know, like, I definitely think that's, I definitely, I don't know. I think it's well made for what it is, especially. Kind of like that it wasn't just another tropey Minecraft song again. Just waiting for shit to come up, though. I will say, when a lot of these Minecraft songs were made, they were creative. Like, ironically, they were very... They took a lot of creative liberties, and I like that, right? You know, a lot of artists may think otherwise, but, like, for what they did, trying to take Minecraft and turn it into something, like, a little bit more creative is a lot harder to do. It is really hard to make a creative version of, like, especially for something like near like, you know, when Minecraft in like 2012, right? There wasn't much in Minecraft at the time. So having to take the creative liberties that people were doing and like just, you know, and just to make something like interesting